Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl T, and we back
with
another one.
Hey, 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 hey.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl T. Got a special guest here, Yanni, and today, this is a highly requested video. So today we're gonna be talking about how we met. How did we meet? And the backstory about that. So before we get into this video,
I got it.
Before we get into this,
nah, you're clutch.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Join Team Aviator. You know the vibes. So he came to me and he's like, oh,
Yo,
what did you say? What did you say? No, tell them your exact words. Tell them, cause I don't remember.
I said something smooth.
You started with this. You started with like, yo, what's your number so I can send you the pictures. That's
so
how
I
you started.
send you the picture.
So I'm like, oh, okay, like, here, take my number. My dumb self was actually thinking he was wanting my number to send pictures. So I'm like, okay, here, take my number. Send it to me right now. Oh, these are some cute pictures. Like, oh my God. Then what happened?
And I made her my wallpaper.
Right there?
That same day.
Crazy, okay? Crazy.
And then I made myself her wallpaper, but she changed that. Had me looking crazy.
No, you were crazy. And then what did you say?
We're gonna get married.
I don't even know what, I forgot what my response to him was, but I know I had a face like,
are you dumb?
like, nigga, what?
Are you dumb? Like, you're really crazy. Like, you're really crazy.
I kept saying, like, you are crazy. Like, you're crazy. Like, yo. I kept saying, like, nah, this guy is crazy. Like, marry me? Like, you just met me and you making me your wallpaper. That's why I did not like him for that. I'm like, he's coming on that. I told my friend Dean, I'm like, yo. Like, we were walking, I'm like, yo, get me away from this guy. Like, he's crazy. I used to tell her, she was laughing at me like, T, like, stop, you know. I'm like, bro, he's crazy and he won't stop texting me and I'm not giving my number. But he kept texting me. He did not stop after that day, okay? He was very consistent. And I started to be like,
I like this guy.
Okay, this is like, okay.
You knew that the whole time.
Then he started coming to my room every day. Like, he came to my dorm building all the time. Like, he just knew so many people.
My best friend lived in there, and my main man's Muhammad also lived in there. Let's not forget
so
that.
He had friends that lived in my building. So he came to my building every day. I'm just like, dang, you don't like your building? Like, you always here.
Yo, my building was garbage. Like, yo,
my building was the lit building, all right? I lived in the projects. I lived in the projects.
That was literally an individual project building. Like, just one project building. People standing out there playing dice and shit. Like,
it was bad. It was bad.
Real right they had the ramp and all that. Real right project.
Real right project. He used to come to my building all the time. Like, and he will come to my floor. He will come see me, him and his friends. And I was just like, okay. And then, talk about your birthday. So we met in August. Then his birthday came. And around your birthday, we were not exclusive, but we were talking by then.
Yeah,
we were talking.
She gave up. She was like, just take it. Just take me. She was like, I'll give you part of me. Like, you earned it. I did earn it.
He was putting work in overtime, okay? I ain't gonna lie. He was like very consistent. Even though I feel like he knew that I didn't like him.
Me, bro.
But he did not stop. Like, I'm like, oh, you're not stopping. Like, but I'm happy he didn't stop. Just saying. But no, that's about your birthday.
So I was in my friend CJ. His dorm was the building next to mine, while hers was like
on the other side.
and art.
It was on the other side.
Way
but him
over there.
and his friend CJ buildings was like this.
Right there. So like
very parallel to each other.
So like I was in his room, I believe, with my friend Muhammad and Yannin. And like my dad, like he's like the cheapest guy like in this world. Like I don't think anybody is cheaper than him. But all I asked him for was $100. It was a big problem to just send me 100. Mind you, I don't ask him for anything because he always says no. So I'm thinking it's gonna be different because it's my birthday. Cheating.
I remember like his birthday, he was like he was so
mad.
sad. Like he was just like a sad puppy. It's just like, yo, it's your birthday. Like why are you so sad? I didn't understand because my birthday is a holiday. Every year. It don't matter where I'm at, it's a holiday. So it was his birthday and he was just being mad like down and mad sad, and he just didn't care that it was his birthday.
I just didn't want to give me $100. All I asked for was $100.
So I think it was CJ and Yannin's idea to throw a party for him. Not a party, but like a little get together in his room with like us and like have a cake and all of this stuff. So I'm like, perfect, this was her idea. So I think it was in your room. So we walked over there, we all were there before he got there, and then I don't know who brought you in.
I was with CJ, like I was with CJ and Porter. I was with CJ and Mo and Yannin. And he was like, yo, like, I'm like, you upset and stuff, blah, blah, blah. We just out to your room, bro. We out to your room. This was like the night before my birthday. The night before. Oh yeah,
like it turned 12 o'clock.
It turned 12 o'clock. Yeah. That's when he was like, yo, like, let's just go to your room. Let's do blah, blah, blah. Let's chill. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we go there. I opens my doors. And then the light is off. I usually leave my lamp on, but the light is off. Next thing you know, surprise! And I was like,
his mood changed, mood changed, like mood changed.
My roommate was there. Yo, that was my favorite roommate, bro. Andy, son.
That was fun.
Next door neighbor, he was in there. He was like this cool guy.
Everybody was there.
Everybody.
All the friends that we made in that little bit of time span, all of them were there, plus everybody else. So like it was cool. But you told me that I dubbed your kiss. Can you stop?
Yo.
With the camera?
Cause y'all gotta feel this shit. Yo, after the surprise, like she's sitting in the back of the room.
I was sitting on the bed. I was sitting on the
I
wasn't even standing. I didn't care, okay?
Audacity on my bed. So I goes and for me that everybody, woo, yeah, thank you. I goes to her for a hug. I try to sneak a little kiss in. Shorty head went, phew. I'm like, I'm like, nobody seen that, right? Alright, I get dubbed in private. I take my L. It's cool though. It's cool, but
like, okay, let me tell you, at the time, I don't really remember that bitch. I don't remember him trying to kiss me, but what I can say is that around that time we were just talking for a month, and I'm like, you trying to kiss me? Like I told you, he's crazy. Like everything was just moving like this for him. Everything was moving like this.
People kissing like a week, bro.
Yeah, people, not me. I was not with the shits. I was like, I don't know you, and I don't know where this, but I don't know what other girls you're talking to on campus. Anyway, that was his birthday, so we met in August. His birthday was September. November. Around November, I think I left. November, I left for my cousin's baby shower. I left. When I came back, it was like, oh my god, I actually missed him. Like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah, what? So when I came back, it was like, yo, I actually missed you. Like, dang, I do like you. Like at that point, November was 3 months, and I'm like, nah. There's no hiding it. Like, I like this guy. So November, that was the month we finally got intimate, and we finally like became a thing. we finally became a thing, because I'm like, yo, once I give it up, it's quiet. So it's over. It's over for anybody else, and for like, it's just me and you at this point once that happens. Oh, sorry. So November, I'm like, it's quiet for everybody else. It's just me and you at this point. Like, it's us. That's it. So that's what happened in November. December came. I think, Thanksgiving break came. I didn't see you over the Thanksgiving break.
Nah, you didn't.
So
that's when you was like, I miss you.
Yeah, then Thanksgiving break came and I'm like, dang, I'm not seeing him every day. Like, I have to miss him. Somewhere down the line, I became clingy, and he ain't like that, cause I wanted to take naps, and you know we started to do this thing like sleepovers only on the weekend. Only on the weekend, and then that turned into some weekdays, and it was just
turned into every day.
Then it turned into every day. Y'all ain't was over it, okay?
I'm like, oh.
But it wasn't all my fault, because sometimes you would come to my room and you would just fall asleep, and you wouldn't go home. But then he was mad at me because I didn't understand. Like, I just really didn't understand. At first he was trying to run me down and I wasn't with it, and then I actually started to like him, and then he was like, whoa, like this is too much, and I'm just like, I'm confused. Like, I'm confused.
It was really confusing.
It was really confusing, but then I guess like he kind of got over it, and I kind of like felt bad, like, all right, you don't want to spend the night with me, all right, whatever, forget you.
She's that moving like that, bro.
I was like, all right, you get your space, cool, do you? Then he came back. He came back, and yeah,
that was it.
That was it. Then December came. December was Christmas break, and that was our first date. So now this is our first date. No friends, no college
just
people.
Us, like for the first
time, it was just us. And like, I was in the city. He hit me up. No, we were just texting, and then I was like, I'm in the city visiting my old high school, and I think he's like, I'm coming to the city. Like, I'm coming to see you or something you said. And I was like, okay. We met up on 34th Street.
We went to Shake Shack.
We went to Shake Shack. That was our first date. Shake Shack.
Looking like a shake snack and shit.
That I had like two buns.
I remember everything. You had a gray camel jacket.
So yeah, December came. It's our first date. I was wearing, what was I wearing?
You was wearing, you had on a gray camouflage light jacket. I forgot what it's called, but it was a light jacket. Gray jeans, red Timbs. You had this red scarf.
No,
it
was black and white.
It was black and white, and two buns. You feel me?
I wasn't looking like a boy this time, okay? Yeah.
See, she started messing with me. Then she started dressing like this. She never dressed like this. What is this?
I was a boy, okay guys, a boy. Like, I didn't care. Like, dressing up wasn't something that was exciting to me. Like, I just threw on whatever. Especially when I first got to college, I'm like, I don't care about these people. I'm gonna throw on whatever. And that's how I felt. But then I'm like, I got a little boo now. I look a little cute. I look like something, you know?
Tired of going on dates with myself and stuff. With my twinnies.
Yeah, so our first date was at Shake Shack. So then it was like our first time meeting. Like, I'm like, oh, this ain't my school boo. Like, this is real. Like, this is real life now. We're not meeting in school. We're outside.
It ain't
like,
no high school shit.
It ain't high school that we really meeting. And then there was really much history. When we came back to school, it was like, oh yeah. Like this. Like, it was really like this. Once we came back to school in January, it was great. It was great.
And we had our first Valentine's Day together.
Oh yeah, then we had our friend. That was great. So Valentine's Day is also my friend's birthday. So it was like, I was planning to do, like, my attention wasn't so much focused on Valentine's Day, because I never really cared about Valentine's Day. So my focus was planning this party for my friend. Little do I know, he's planning a party for me. So I was out all day. I remember going to Party City and stuff, and then I don't know how I came to his room. He had chocolate straw. No, I think he came to my room and then he said I'll be back or something. And then he went downstairs and he came back with chocolate strawberries. I was like, in a car. I was like, oh, like chocolate strawberries is my favorite. I love chocolate strawberries.
Yo, she brought them shits to my room and they were sitting in my freezer for like days. Like, days. Yo.
Should I say I didn't eat them?
You didn't. So
I was scared.
I don't know why she was
to
scared.
go to his room. I'm like, I don't want to sleep in a room with boys. Like, I'm the girl. Like, I don't want them looking at me funny. I don't want them like, I did not want to go there. I really didn't. I would go there during the day for like a nap, but I was not staying there. I was not. So he always stayed with me. And then I don't know what changed.
I was tired of it. And your ass started sleeping with me.
Yeah, so then I started sleeping with him, and then what turned into weekends only turned into like every other day.
Yo, bro. Son, like on some, yo, I'm about to go with CJ and blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna let you know when me and Muhammad coming back to Porter, because Muhammad is my man. So he lived in Porter, so I'm like, whenever Muhammad dip in, I'm gonna dip with him, or I would just like be with her. Like,
or no, that's not true, because you will go with your friends and then you'll come back. Or he'll be with me and then he'll be like, alright, I'm going upstairs. And then he'll come back downstairs like when it was time to go to sleep or something.
But is that not a fair amount of Yanni?
It was. I agree.
You had me all. Yo, she would be mad. Yo, I would be with this girl all day, bro. Alright, I'm about to go make Muhammad and CJ, blah, blah. Okay.
No, okay, cause let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. No, it's not that I was mad. It's because every time he came to see me, he was with his friends. I mean, he will not come Dolby. Like it's gang. Which in the beginning I was like, oh cool, cause your friends is cool. Like this is the vibe. I like it. But then it got to a point like, dang, every time you come, they gotta come like every single time. Like wow, like well damn.
Together and split up. That's what it is.
After spending hours in my room, and I'm just like, but I loved it. I loved it. And then at one point, I'm just like, can I get some just like you time? Like.
And after I was like, all right, I see where you're coming from now. Like.
And then it was good. It was great. And then. Okay, so freshman year, that was great. Freshman year, we're just like building, get to know each other, blah, blah, blah. Sophomore year, like, okay, now we're entering a whole new school year together. After we spent the summer together, he came to my house. Like, it's official. It was unofficially, officially, still. So, now we're back at school. First semester goes by. Now, sophomore year, I'm living like in a mansion. Y'all, okay, my joint on campus is lit. I live in the upstairs and more.
Oh, I forgot you lived in the mansion.
I had an upstairs down, ain't no dorm like this. A suite, like upstairs, downstairs, had a living room, a kitchen, like upstairs had 2 bedrooms, like y'all.
It was fire.
Fire. So, you had an apartment, I had a house. Okay. So, August we got back to school. September I threw him this lit party, okay? Lit in my house. Like his brother came, his cousins came, like I cooked, I decorated, I went out.
I wasn't even at the party. I was like dead. Like I was going.
No, you died after. You were there for something. You died
that was
after.
The day after.
Yeah, that was after. So you were there that day.
I was there.
He was there. It was mad fun. We just got like drunk. It was really fun. January you come back and it's a new semester. So I don't know if this happened at the end of the first semester.
Like right before we went back home.
So before we left to go home. I don't even know how the conversation came up. I don't really remember, but I remember going to his room and I think I was supposed to spend the night that day or that weekend or whatever. And I think he told me basically like,
they kicking my ass.
I ain't coming back.
Kicking my ass out.
He basically said, I ain't coming back. By the time January come and it's time to come back for second semester, I ain't gonna be here. So I'm like,
yo, crying, bro.
no. I was type, okay? I'm like, wait, so that's the final decision, like you're gone. Like it's not like, you know, I could be leaving. It's not like, you know, it's I'm out. So I was mad, I was hurt. I was like, so like you ain't really like to think about me. You ain't really like I wasn't in your plans.
I'm like, yo, it's not my fault they kicking me out. What I'm supposed to do? Yo, we out. They kicking me out, so we both out.
Bro, he's basically telling me like I'm not coming back. So I'm like, what do you mean you're not coming back? How inconsiderate of you, knowing you got a girl out here and you told me you're not coming back, and you didn't even like have this conversation with me prior. You knew this for how long that you weren't coming back, and we never had a conversation until now that you're just saying you're leaving. I'm just like,
I ain't know how to say it.
I was so, how long did you know that you were leaving before you told me?
Like October. That's like over 2 months.
2 months he told me. I'm like, huh? You're leaving? So December's here and I'm at his house, and he basically tells me like, yo, I'm not coming back. And I just was distorted. Is that the right word? I was
devastated.
Distorted. I was devastated, okay? Like I was just like, this is the end. This is it. This is no more us. Like it's really done.
Girls are dramatic though, cause I ain't saying we was done. I just said I'm out, like they kicked me out.
In my mind, it's like, if you out, like, what else is there to do here?
I'll come see. And what I did after we left, well, after I left.
That's true. So basically we had like a long talk that night. I cried my eyes out. Like,
I never hugged somebody for so long.
I cried. I was just like devastated. Like, yo, I hated this guy. Then I learned to like him, and now he's leaving me. Like, wow. But in the end, he came to see me like once a month, every 2 weeks. Like,
sometimes it was once a month, 2 times a month. I stayed there for like a week and a half.
He did.
Like, that she got her own apartment, then it just ended up me living there sometimes.
Yeah, then he was like, he texted me every day, he called me every day, and I was just like, oh, so this is really not the end. Like, it's not the end.
Yo, girls, why y'all so dramatic? I didn't say this is the end.
But that's in my head, that was it. Like, it was done.
This is the end of my college career. Here.
Because how are we gonna work if you were in Brooklyn? I don't know what girls you got in Brooklyn. I don't know, like, how?
I lost all my girls.
So he basically showed me like, I didn't know, but boom, it's just getting started. That's basically what he said, and I was just like, oh, okay. He's just, it was like he never left, honestly. And it was really great. I realized that I was being very dramatic. I was being very selfish.
Say that one more time.
I was being dramatic and selfish, whatever. I was being very selfish, and in the end, like, we needed to do what's best. He needed to do what's best for him, and I'm happy he did. So that's our story.
That's an awesome story. Like the video, you know, comment on what you think. What's your like intake on this? Like, how do you feel? Like, did you like this story? Like, did you put yourself in my shoes? Like, have you ever been in pursuit for so long, bro? Feel me? Just like, comment, you know, share with your friends.
Fact.
Shit. Yo, fact. Y'all better like and comment.